Hey everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In this video, I'm going to be discussing 5 Izzet commanders that are fun to play and can be purchased and built on a budget. Izzet is the combination of the colors red and blue. Izzet decks usually revolve around spell slinging. Many powerful low CMC instant and sorcery spells, being low mana, makes them easy to cast and makes casting many spells back to back super duper easy. This can help push your board state ahead of your opponents fast and even help with card advantage. If you like the sound of this, then check out the commanders I list in this video. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So without further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Number 1. Brudiclad, Telchor Engineer. A legendary artificer artifact creature that costs 1 red, 1 blue and 4 generic mana to cast. He has 4 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Creature tokens you control have haste. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, create a 2/1 blue Phyrexian Mer artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. Brudiclad is a very explosive commander that can get out of hand very fast. This commander offers an incredibly aggressive playstyle with the main focus revolving around creating as many tokens as possible, big or small, and then transferring all of them into the largest token you control, allowing you to deal out rapid and massive amounts of combat damage. Brudiclad is an absolute blast to play and people are never prepared for how fast it can pop off. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 2. This commander was actually recommended to me in the comment section in my last video by the Meditating Raven. Thanks for the amazing recommendation, Raven. So the commander is Balmor, Battlemage Captain, a legendary bird wizard creature that costs 1 red and 1 blue mana to cast. It has 1 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1, +0 and gain trample until the end of turn. So first off, Balmor only costs us a total of 2 mana to cast, making it very easy to get out. I think a really cool way to play Balmor is by making a deck that casts many instant and sorcery spells that create token creatures, meaning we can flood the board with a bunch of creatures and buff them up as we keep on casting spells to create more creatures. We can even add in some low CMC casting buff spells to pump up our creatures even more. I think regardless of how you want to build a Balmor deck, the main premise is you want to be spell slinging as many spells as possible, and if you're doing that, you'll be having a good time with Balmor's ability. And you can buy this commander for around 35 cents. Super budget friendly. Number 3. Mizzix of the Izmagnus. A legendary goblin wizard creature that costs 1 red, 1 blue and 2 generic mana to cast. It has 2 power and 2 toughness and says the following. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get an experience counter. Instants and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 generic mana less to cast for each experience counter you have. Mizzix is a super cool commander as he rewards us with experience counters, something you don't see too often. You can use experience counters to highly help reduce the mana cost of spells we want to cast. You want to build a deck with large variety of casting costs instant and sorcery spells, and use Mizzix to start building up a stack of experience counters to eventually blow opponents out with huge casting spells that will be able to cast very cheap. And you can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 4. Taros, Urza's Apprentice. A legendary human artificer creature that costs 1 red and 1 blue mana to cast. He has 1 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Haste. For blue, red and tap. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Mana abilities can't be targeted. Tawnos is another low casting cost commander at only 2 mana, making him fast and reliable to get out onto the battlefield. He offers a pretty cool and unique ability, allowing us to copy an activated or triggered ability we control from an artifact source. If you're into combo pieces and putting things together to blow up people with cool combos, you will highly enjoy this commander. Another thing to note is, can you imagine if Paradox Engine wasn't banned? I think this commander would be disgustingly powerful. You can buy this commander for around $1. Number 5, the final card on my list, Gandalf the Grey. I still can't believe we have Lord of the Rings characters in Magic the Gathering now. It's so cool. Right, okay, yeah. Gandalf the Grey is a legendary avatar wizard creature that costs 1 red, 1 blue, and 3 generic mana to cast. He has 3 power and 4 toughness, and says the following. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen. You may tap or untap target permanent, or Gandalf the Grey deals 3 damage to each opponent, or copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, or finally put Gandalf on top of its owner's library. Gandalf the Grey is the big daddy of Izzet spell slingers, offering 4 very nice trigger effects, all variable and effective. Gandalf costs a hefty 5 mana, but I think his versatility makes up for it and opens the gates for those deck building strategies, allowing the person to really explore different routes, options and play patterns with this commander. Gandalf is not game-breakingly powerful by any means, but I feel like he is a fantastic commander for people who are new and want to get into the format. You can learn a lot from playing a commander like this, and you can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Okie dokie everyone, that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you kindly drop a like and subscribe to the channel? I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. It is a huge goal of mine, and making that milestone would truly be amazing. I would love to know if you have any fun and budget friendly Izzet commander recommendations. If you do, please share them in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and answer back to as many of the comments as I can. Who is your favorite Izzet commander on a budget? Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.